this kind of talk is not new. I still remember 30 years ago when Shimon Peres also talked about a new Middle East. A Middle East that basically where people and countries cooperate amongst each other, where peace prevails. Netanyahu is talking also about a new Middle East in which Arab states and Arab forces are going to acquiesce to the Israeli military machine. That is not going to happen. That is wishful thinking that has been proven wrong during the last 30 years. But more than that, the region is being reshaped, but it is being reshaped in exactly the opposite direction than Netanyahu talks about. Today, as I already stated, Arab public opinion is so radical that nobody wants to talk about any peace process, let alone cooperation with Israel. And Israeli public opinion is equally radicalized. The Knesset 3 months ago passed a law objecting to a two-state solution that was approved by every single Jewish Israeli political force. So this is the Middle East that is emerging from Netanyahu's designs without addressing the core issue, which is the occupation and the need to end that occupation. There is going to be no practical way that a Middle East that is peaceful and prosperous and cooperative is going to emerge. I think the Israeli project is dying. The Zionist project of the late 19th century that promised Jews around the world a democratic, secular, Jewish state in historic Palestine and one that would live in peace is dying. Today, Israel is not Jewish. A majority of people living within its control are Arabs. Today, Israel is increasingly not democratic. Even if you take the Arabs off the equation, just inside Jewish Israel, there's a huge debate going on about democracy, and we have seen the weekly protests a year before October 7 on this. Today, Israel is not increasingly not secular. The fringe groups that were, outside the Israeli political system 30, 40 years ago are today part and parcel of government. The secular right and the religious right are partners today, and they've never been such in the past. And of course, this state is not living in peace. So what is left of the Zionist project? The Zionist project cannot determine the future of Israel, in my view. What can determine a future that is peaceful is to end the occupation. And as long as that fact is ignored, I'm afraid that the conflict will go on for a very long time. There is today no political force in the international community, certainly not in the United States, that is ready, willing, or to put on the table a political initiative to end the occupation. If that does not happen, I see no way that the conflict will end.
Do you think, for instance, that the Arab countries that had a treaty with Israel should tear them up? Should Wadi Araba be rescinded?
I don't think that is on the table, frankly, David. Rescinding the Wadi Araba agreement is going to create huge political problems for Jordan that I don't think Jordan is ready to face. But between rescinding the treaty and between a very warm peace with Israel, there are many, many shades of gray.